The city of Miami is famous for its parties, but not tonight, as the Spurs win Game 4 and find themselves one win away from their 5th NBA title. It was another surgical offensive performance by the Spurs, who have made American Airlines Arena their home away from home, once again shooting close to 60% from the field, winning 107-86 in Game 4. Hello again, basketball fans. Rick Kamla with three-point pioneer Dennis Scott and three-ring Rick Fox. How do you gentlemen explain the Spurs coming here to Miami and winning these two games on this floor by an average of 20 points?
First thing comes to mind is Greg Popovich. Understanding that my system all year long was prepared for this. The biggest stat that sticks out from we were just talking about, no player played more than 30 minutes a game all season long. So now when you get to the playoffs and someone's not playing well, not shooting the ball well, you plug and play and everyone understands their role when they're on the floor. So to see Tim Duncan and Tony Parker on the bench cheerleading the second unit to close out Miami back-to-back games lets me know he's a hell of a coach and does a great job keeping his guys prepared.
My stomach hurts. 2004, I experienced something similar to this. An opportunity as a team that had won championships with an opportunity to go for another one. We had a stacked roster. We found ourselves, coming on the road to Detroit Pistons series where we got smacked in a Game 3, pretty bad, embarrassed. But yet we still didn't want to believe that there was something to that beatdown. And showed up in a Game 4 and found ourselves in the middle of a Game 4 realizing that we were overwhelmed, overrun, outmatched. The coaching across the board, their game plan, we had no answer for. And we ended up losing a golden opportunity to win a championship.
And Rick, as you know, you lived it. Your Lakers lost to the Pistons in Game 5, and now the San Antonio Spurs will look to knock out the Miami Heat in Game 5 Sunday night in San Antonio. But right now we show you highlights of Game 4. LeBron James focused, but he would come out and not really even touch the ball early on. Kawhi Leonard coming off his career-high 29-point performance in Game 3. And DZ, the Spurs just binging that ball around the court.
If you don't move the ball, you die, as Pop says, and that's the fun part of watching this game. No matter who's on the floor, they're playing for the next man, the next open guy that has a better shot.
Danny Green dropping it in. San Antonio at this point up 31-20. Look at them pass that ball.
That's Boris Diaw finishing not with a layup, but with a dunk. And then when you're behind the back, passes to your teammates. The game is easy. It's not supposed to be this season in the NBA Finals.
Boris Diaw, 8 points, 9 boards, 9 assists. Ray Allen, pump fake 3.
Big time pump fake there. Jesus Shuttlesworth, but look at Pop coaching. Reminding Danny Green of his job, then pats him on the rear and says, refocus, young man.
And then Chris Bosh is on the move into LeBron James, but look at San Antonio stuff him, and that interior defense was a huge factor, Rick.
Well, if you can control the paint, you're going to get rebounds, you're going to have opportunities to run out, and at this point then, if you are patient, you're going to get shots like this.
That was a fantastic extra pass by Manu Ginobili. Patty Mills had a strong game. He had him up 20. And then from the corner, Kawhi Leonard flies in with a signature jam.
Basketball one-on-one, you must find your man and box him out. Otherwise, you become a Kawhi Leonard poster.
At the half, San Antonio led LeBron, Bosh, and the Heat 55-36. And LeBron put on a show in the third quarter. He had 19.
Well, you knew that LeBron was going to bring an energy in the third. The Heat as a team have been really good in the third quarter. But as the case would have it, the Spurs have found their rhythm in this series, and the Spurs ended up with a 26-21 advantage in the third, which is not what we were accustomed to. But look, LeBron played well tonight. This series is won or lost by a team, and the San Antonio Spurs are happening to be the better team right now.
Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade did not score in the third. Tim Duncan did.
Well, once again, execution, playing for one another, setting good screens, making the proper cuts. Look at the bounce passes. Look at everybody cutting with the purpose. And now Tim Duncan's waiting. The whole team's not coming. Make the extra pass. And Kawhi Leonard, we used to call him the Claw. Shaq calls him Sugar K. I call him a go-to player now.
24-point lead for San Antonio. Timeout Miami. And now it's a 24-point game. LeBron James steps into a 3. Under a minute to go in the third. Matt Bonner to Thiago Splitter. Are you kidding me?
Matt Bonner getting opportunity to contribute, but Thiago Splitter, his improvement this year. Thiago was not making these types of plays a year ago.
Early fourth quarter now. Patty Mills answers all night long.
Patty Splash Mills, like you said, got in his corner, got ready to shoot the basketball, and they find him. And yes, the Miami Heat fans, no, this is not like last year. We left early, we had to run back in. Not this game tonight.
Nah, you look at the score there. The Heat seeing their team down 20. LeBron James, Udonis Haslam saw some time in the fourth, got a little Bronx cheer from the crowd when he came into the game. I mean, they love him down here, but it was kind of like a sarcastic cheer. And then D out, down low to Tim Duncan, and the route was on, Rick Fox.
Well, you know, the Tim Duncan is known as the big fundamental, but the Spurs team represented fundamentals all night long.
Wow, what a victory for the San Antonio Spurs. Check out that stat at the bottom. The Heat down 3-1 in a playoff series for the first time in the Big Three era. And get this, teams that go down 3-1 in the NBA Finals are 0-31 all time.
0-31, is that what you said, Rick?
0-31. And by the way, for the Spurs, it's the first time in Finals history a team has won back-to-back road games by 15-plus points.